So Noah, he wants to do tech, Digitech, DT, in his sixth form, but his current school doesn't do it. So he's considering moving schools. And so many of his classmates are thinking the same. His current school is now saying, well, maybe we should reintroduce it, because they used to do DT as an A-level, but they dropped off the syllabus for one reason or another. And so they've had this big meeting at his school now, and I think they're going to reintroduce DT, and he's probably going to go and do that. And I've always known he's loved cars, and then I've always known he's been interested in design. So we bought him the Lego Concorde, which he built and is beautiful. It's a design classic, and he stared at that Concorde for the last 3 years because it's on his bedside table. Now, don't tell me that that's not an influence on him every single night before he goes to sleep and every single morning when he wakes up. And I think that's all so important. It's important that we do this, and that we give ourselves a chance to hang around with the right people. And Kirsty and I were talking about this yesterday, about the fact you've got to be with the right tribe, but you've got to be in the right environment. It's so important. And we're getting texts and WhatsApps from mums and dads talking about exams and kids at the moment. Please, could you give a mention to our 10-year-old daughter, Aurelia, who's a week of exams this week and who's worked so hard. We're driving her to her next exam and are listening to you as we do every morning. We couldn't be more proud of her attitude, whatever the outcome. There you go. Boom. It's there, isn't it? Mums and dads really caring about their kids. Come on, that's a Fire Wednesday.
It is Fire Wednesday.
Fire Wednesday.
It is Fire Wednesday, and it feels it.
It does feel it. And by the way, you're feeling it too. Listen to these WhatsApps. Thank you for these. We kick off with Gillian. WhatsApp us +44 333 000 000. Totally agree about being in the right environment. My daughter has dyspraxia and dyslexia, and I got her into climbing. She excelled at her college in outdoor adventure management and now has an internship in Wales at an outdoor centre and is loving life. She's 4 hours away. We miss her, but what makes it worth it is seeing her thriving. And by the way, there's the second that you discovered your daughter has had dyspraxia and still has, and dyslexia, you discovered her superpowers, because that means she's not constrained, she's not bounded by the resistance and the walls and the barriers of traditional communication. She's got something else going on, which is far more important than just words coming out of people's mouths. Dan says, hello Chris, Vass and the team. What you just spoke about really resonated with me. When I was 14 in 1995, I went to a church hall and played with network computers. It sparked my interest, and 29 years later I am IT director for a fantastic distribution company in Banbury, looking at new tech, living the dream. Holly from Reading, my daughter Charlotte is the same age as Noah, and she's off to Berkshire College of Agriculture to do 2 years of equine study instead of A-levels at school. They need to follow their passion if they have one. You don't have to have a passion yet, but if you do have one, just go all in on it. Put it all on black. Put it all on your passion. There are posters of horses everywhere at home. We love the fact that after trying so many things, she found her groove and her tribe, and she loves what she does. Eli's the same. We thought Eli was going to be a song and dance kid, but he's not. He is a make and do kid. He can't stop crocheting. He can't stop knitting. He can't stop doing collages. He can't stop painting. He can't stop sculpting. He absolutely loves it. Janie and Solihull, talk to her about apprenticeships. Companies like Ford and other OEMs offer digital apprenticeships that are level 6 and equivalent to a degree, but they're learning and working at the same time. Amazing opportunities for less academic students. Wishing him all the best. You know, I really appreciate that text, but I wish Jane didn't have to write amazing opportunities for less academic students. When did academic become the thing? What is that about? Academic, great, absolutely, yeah, good on academic, yeah, here, academic. But why is that the thing? Why is it academic and then everything else? I don't understand it.
Well, we've had a kid who's very academic, who's 20, who's at university, Emily, and one who's 18 and at university, Matthew. But the school academic sort of thing just didn't, that straitjacket didn't fit him. And had to tell him over and over again, please don't judge yourself like you're being judged with these exam results, because that's not you.
Boring.
You know, it's
yeah,
not.
I know, you're right. Patsy says, my son George made this rocking chair at A-level DT, absolutely loved it, tell Noah to go for it. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Vocational studies in sixth form, if you have a vocation in mind. And it's back to the days of the polytechnics. This is before your time. It's before everybody's class behind the glass time. So the polytechnics is where you went and did something technical with a view to a career that was round the corner, as opposed to being more general and more academic. God, it drives me mad, the academic thing. drives me mad.
One of the governments...
And also, academia is like put on this pedestal up here, and everybody. It's the academics and then the rest of us. Absolute nonsense. Want to swear on the radio? I'm not going to swear on the radio. It's all right, and I'm not allowed to. Very tempted.
It's the famous analogy that, you know, academia is like taking monkeys and elephants and crocodiles and saying we're going to judge you all by how well you can climb trees.
Yeah, I think the monkey's going to win.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, academia.
Wasn't one of the governments came in and said, we're going to double the amount of university students in this country, and everyone went, yeah, shut up, no you're not. And then they came in and just said, right, all the polytechnics, we're calling them universities.
Yeah.
There you go, we did it.
And we're going to charge you $9,000 a day to go, and you'll be paying off the loan for the rest of your lives.
I heard that students go to university and think, we're not going to go to lectures, and then somebody works out how much each lecture costs them, and they all say, you know, we're not missing lectures.
Yeah, of course. And some people can say lectures as well.
Did I get it wrong?
Lectures.